Dia with it. He dishes it to Green. 17-foot shot on the way. Good, and it's Dia with the assist that time.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Here's Napier, averaging 10 points per contest. And it's Miami with another.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Now here's Parker, kicks it to Splitter. The feed to Green. Leonard with this screen on Chalmers. Green, no luck.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Here's Napier. Out to the right wing. Ennis passes to Napier. The three from Chalmers. It's blocked, but he recovers it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The later we get in the season, the hotter these teams have gotten. They're shooting leaders since the All-Star break in the NBA. In the third spot, the Spurs.
Yeah, and they're playing unselfishly, trying to get good shots every single time down the floor, and it's really paying off for them.
Now Parker, 17 points in the game. Passes it to Green. Dishes to Splitter. Leonard on the wing. Right side, Leonard. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Leonard's got 23. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets a lead and then the other one storms right back.
Yeah, that is evidenced by the 8 lead changes we've seen so far.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And their mid-range shooting continues to be accurate.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Well, if you remember early in Eric Spoelstra's head coaching career, when he was new and the big three were assembled, there were some people questioning Spoelstra's command, maybe even within the team. Those questions are long gone now. He has become an excellent head coach.
And so Chalmers nails both of them. And Coach Spoelstra, known for his work ethic and attention to detail. He's a grinder.
No question about it, Kevin. Got his start as video coordinator back when everything ran on VHS, so you know he had to do an awful lot of work. And he's worked his way up slowly, but surely. He's grown as an assistant under some terrific mentors, and now he's really, I think, one of the best head coaches in the game without question.
He's visited college football training facilities, NFL camps. He really tries to broaden his perspective.
He sure does, and you can see evidence of that in how he handles himself.
And here's Mills from the arc, and it's Miami with the rebound. Bosch has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
Here's Mills, averaging 8 points a game. Feeds it to Bellinelli. Diaw, the screen. Ring shot on the way. There's the bucket. Good. Bellinelli's got 5.
They've worked the ball around very well. And I'll tell you what, they continue to find good looks from mid-range.
Well, they're just taking what the defense is giving them because the defenders are backing off and daring them to shoot.
And the Heat call time here. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
And Miami making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Ennis. He's got 5. Pass to Bosch. And Anderson has it in the corner. Back to Bosch. Pass to Anderson. Can't throw it down with one hand.
Can't say I'm surprised that one didn't fall. He can barely dunk it in the pregame layup lines.
Now here's Leonard. 23 points in the game. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And now a 3-point Spurs lead.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Napier. There's the pass to Ennis. Anderson dishes to Ennis.
And let's take a look now at some of Chris Bosh's numbers. Great work over the last month. 8th in scoring. And, of course, he's in the top 15 in rebounding, so a very strong presence in the paint.
And you don't become a top 10 scorer, Steve, without a variety of offensive moves and a whole bunch of tricks in your bag. So he makes for wonderful highlights the way he can score it.
First free throw is good. And Ennis drops them both. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And here's Mills. Ginobili kicks to Diaw. Entered on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Ginobili against Chalmers. Rebounded by Anderson.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Chalmers pass to Ennis. Back to Chalmers. Bosh the screen. And Chalmers kicks to Napier. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Boris Diaw. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Taking a look at Cleveland. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Miami Heat sitting there 4 spots below.
Well, I think for Miami, you know, they've slipped a bit this season as far as playoff standings are concerned. And that's got to be troubling to that team at this point.
Well, they'll tell you they're not concerned. I mean, you know, that it's all about what they do in the playoffs. Still, I mean, you think they would like to have home court advantage once they get to the postseason.
Free throw drops for Napier. And both free throws good for Napier. San Antonio trailing here. Mills dishes to Leonard. Out to the wing, to the middle. Here's Ginobili, and the layup's good off the glass. Ginobili's got 7.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
To the right side. Chalmers passes to Bosh. Drains the 19-footer. Bosh has got 7 now in this quarter. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
Chris Bosh, in some ways, had been the overlooked, underrated member of the Big Three in Miami, but extremely valuable. A nice complimentary scorer and understated defensively. But with LeBron gone now, he becomes more of a focal point offensively.
1:52 left to play in the third. Here's Napier. Missed inside.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now, here's Diaw. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Mills. Bank shot. No good.
He's trying to shoot his way out of it, guys, and as long as they're in the lead, he's going to continue to try to find his rhythm.
Now here's Ennis. Bellinelli is covering. Here's Napier. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
The Heat have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And for the season, guys, they're about 73% from the line, so kind of a mediocre shooting club.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
A different look for Miami. Bang comes in for Chris Bosh. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Ennis. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for the Spurs. And both free throws good for Napier. 1:16 left to play here in the third. Mills with it. There's the pick. Duncan, a screen. And Mills kicks to Duncan. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Duncan's got 7 points.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Wade on the wing. Pass to Napier. Back to Wade. Tang with the screen for Wade. And here's Chalmers from the arc. Can't get it to go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's Mills. Ginobili right side. 6 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Miami trailing. Wade outside. Pass to Napier. From the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Outside, Bellinelli. And that's not going to go. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Spurs up by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
We get closer and closer to the playoffs. Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors go up against Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs. It's the NBA next Sunday.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This was such a pretty pass, Kevin. Beautiful assist, and of course it turned into the easy basket, but just a gorgeous play there.
San Antonio leading. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Miami. On the perimeter, Wade and Dang. Anderson is out there with Whiteside, and it's Dragic in at the 1 spot. Shot clock at 6. Ginobili with the ball. He's picked up by Whiteside. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Manu Ginobili in the final year of his 2-year contract extension with the Spurs, Steve, and some speculate that he may retire after this season.
Yeah, fantastic career for Ginobili. You know what I think, Kevin? I think Ginobili, Parker, Duncan, and Popovich should all just walk away right now. Just, go away together, and this has nothing to do with me coaching the Warriors. Nothing to do with me at all. This is about them. They've earned this. Walk away now, guys. Just leave.
I hear some admiration, but I also hear some sarcasm in there, too, from the partner.
That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Dragic.